Walk down. Back at it. Yesterday, guys, I made a mistake and I ended it early because I was used to parking in one area, but yesterday I didn't park in that area for some reason. I was walking and running my mile because if you don't know, I basically have the same routine every single day. So my mind is programmed a certain type of way. But I wasn't thinking yesterday and I thought I was in the area to end the live and I actually wasn't. So I apologize for that. But today, we on point today. Another day of the walk down, 4 miles in. The beginning stages of a mile walk. Yeah. Today though, I kind of had somebody pacing me, you know. They say, they see me out here running every single day. And, I told them, look, I can't really, run with you every single day. Because, when I get here is when I get here, but you can pace with me. It actually, well, they didn't run the full 4 miles. They ran like 1.5. So it actually paced up my time. Because like I said, I'm trying to run faster, not keep the same old pace. So I'm running those 4 miles right at 37 minutes now, which is good. I'm not gonna go up. I'm gonna stick right here at the 4 and just speed up my runs as I go. I'm gonna just leave it like that. I think that's a little bit more productive. That's a little bit better on my body. I get more out of these workouts, and then I feel better afterwards. I feel better afterward. Ashton Hall. I don't know who Ashton Hall is. I'm an old man, so it depends. But I know I ran today. I had like a pacer with me, somebody that wanted to run with me. I think they want to train with me because they see me out here every single day. Because like when you're running, guys, you want to have somebody that's called a pacer, to help you keep a pace going, So today, with me having a somewhat of a pacer, it was pretty good because you can get more out of your workout with a pacer because you're gonna try to keep up, And that person tried to keep up as much as they could, but I can't, They say, man, Unc, I see you every single day out here. They walk and they see me running, so they're like, Unc, man, I'm 52. They say, Unc, let me see if I can keep up with you. I want to start running. So they ran with me for about 1.5 miles. It brought my time down to around 37. It usually take me about, running by myself, it usually take me about 39, 40 minutes, something like that, to run the 4 miles. But, I had a pacer somewhat with me almost through half of it today. So the time came down to around 37 and some change, which is pretty cool and pretty neat. But see, before all the other months, I would go up, right? I would feel so good about running 4 miles, I jumped up to 5. Then I felt so good about 5, I jumped up to 6. And then I went from 6 straight to 8. And that, that kind of, my joints, my knees and my ankles started aching. And I know I'm training. If I wasn't like had a mark on this marathon, I probably would have kept on walking. I would have kept on running. But I said, nah, let me rest, take a break, because I know I got that big date circled in the middle of January for the Chevron Marathon. So I had to back up, and take me about a week break and start back and go back down to 4 miles a day. And I think this is the end of the second week. Let's see. Yeah, it's about the end. Yes, it's the end of the second week because I started back up right around the beginning of October. So this is the end of the second week, but tomorrow will be the end of the second week. And I'm gonna keep it right here. See, before I would go up because I'm feeling so good, but I'm gonna keep it right here. That's why on the walk down, if a lot of y'all that be here on this walk down, which this is season 3, episode 128, for the people that's been on this walk down with me for a while, you know that the walk down, I could be on here for an hour and a half, 2 hours. That's like another 4 miles of walking. But I'm not doing that anymore. I'm gonna hold the walk down to about 30 minutes. I'm gonna keep it like this for a whole month, which I will crank it up a little bit more in like the middle of November. And that's how we're gonna rock it. I can't, overwork myself. I'm gonna stick right here with the 4 miles and the 30 minutes on the walk down. And that's how I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it just like that for 1 full month. Then I'm gonna go up. I'm not gonna go up a full mile like I did last time. I'm gonna go up to a half a mile. I'm gonna do it like that. Yeah, I'm not gonna overwork myself like I did last time. So, you gotta get to know your body when you're doing this. Because guess what? We're trying to make America healthy again, if that makes sense. And being healthy is not always like physically, but mentally as well. And you gotta be able to think. So I can't overdo myself. I might be feeling like I'm 20 years old, but I gotta stay relaxed. I can't overdo myself, So I'm gonna just keep it like that. I upped up my meals. I'm eating a lot more, so I'm thinking that's how I'm feeling. And then, I forgot about that. I'm also weight training, so I've been doing that real regularly. I've been stretching a lot, way more than before. I've been stretching every morning. I've been stretching every night. And then I stretch periodically throughout the day. That's what I've been doing. After about a month and a half, because the plans are also to start back jiu-jitsu training. So after about a month and a half, as I bump up my running, as I bump up my walking on this walk down, as I bump up my weight training, I'm also gonna be, and I bump up my stretching, I'm going to I'm gonna put some yoga in. Cause I gotta get ready, guys. Cause my plans are, after this marathon, the Chevron Marathon, which is in the middle of January, or the beginning of January, I think it's January 9th, January 10th or 11th or something like that. I will be competing in the jiu-jitsu tournament for America's 250th birthday. Yeah, that's my plans, guys. That's my plans. My plans is to compete in the jiu-jitsu tournament. I have not competed in the jiu-jitsu tournament in 15 years. So all this is also in preparation of that. But when it comes to jiu-jitsu and grappling, it's more intense. So I have been stretching. I started my beginning stages of stretching because I haven't really been stretching in decades. So now I'm stretching, and I'm doing this slowly but surely. That way, when the beginning of the year hit, once I get back to doing yoga comfortably, then I will automatically, then I'll start going back into the MMA gym. I put my gi back on, and guess what, guys? I'm gonna film that as we get ready to compete in a jiu-jitsu tournament right around 4th of July. That's the goal. So that's my goal, guys. You got big UFC event coming for the birthday of the 4th of July, which is 250 years. America's birthday. America will be 250 years old. They're gonna have UFC at the White House. And guess what? That's my plans, is to compete in some type of tournament right around that area. That's the goal. And then after that, I will probably not train jiu-jitsu anymore as I'm getting older. It just depends on how I feel. Because one thing about training jiu-jitsu and that grappling and wrestling, it is very, very intense. And it's very, very intense. It's more intense than running around this track right here every day, you know. So I'm gonna see how it's gonna go. I gotta grease, you know, the elbows and the knees and the joints. I gotta grease the thighs. You know, I gotta grease all these muscles and get them back ready to rock and roll in the jiu-jitsu tournament. That's my goal. That's my goal, guys, and that's what I plan to do. If you've been on the channel before, I've been talking about this for a year, and we coming up on it real fast. It's almost been a year since we was invited to the Chevron Marathon, and again, and yeah, we ready to rock and roll. I feel like I've gained a little weight. I haven't got on the scale yet, but I feel like I've gained some weight. You know, I've been eating a lot of chickpeas. If you don't know, I am a vegan. I don't eat meat as much. You know, meat is a cheat meal to me. So I've been eating plenty beans, plenty avocados, plenty spinach, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. You know, here and there. I've been eating a lot, and I can feel I've gained some weight. You know, so that's pretty cool. I haven't got on the scale yet, so I feel like I'm about 180 right now. That's how I'm feeling, and I'm guessing. But I'm not gonna weigh myself until November, so to the second phase of this training. So right around November the 10th, I will weigh myself to see where I'm at. That's how I'm gonna rock with it. Cause I'm lifting weights, I'm eating a lot of protein. You know, I'm drinking a lot of water. I'm stretching a lot. I'm putting the work in with the weights. I'm doing calisthenics. Yeah, I'm putting the work in, guys. I'm just not overworking myself with the running and with the walking, because I would run 8 miles and then walk another 4 or 5, talking on this walk down. So appreciate y'all for joining me. I am your host, the one and only Stock Sniper. Hi, I'm from the UK. Hey, what's up, UK? David Roberts, appreciate you for joining. Ann Maker, just you and me. Bro, come on. Joseph, top your Anime, just you and me. Let's see. Anime. Here we go. Come on, Anime. Come on now. You was doing good. You was doing good. Now you're starting to be disrespectful a little bit. Come on now. I know you're having a great day, right? Come on now. If you're having a great day, comment like you're having a great day. If you're having a great week, today is Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. You know, end of a good week. Hope you're having a great week. Come on now. Hey, what's up, Dale? What's going on? How you doing? Appreciate you for joining me. We got 17 people in the building. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Trump got another announcement today, guys, on another subject. Trump got an announcement today. Wonder what it is. We're gonna find out in about another 30 or 40 minutes. We're gonna find out, guys. As we know, he had a meeting with Putin this morning. Another meeting with Putin. Man, I don't even know. Putin ain't gonna stop till he have all of Ukraine. But if Trump can pull off this ceasefire, woo! Yeah, if he pull this one off, guys, it'd be super amazing. Yeah, I want him to pull it off, but we already see how Putin wants the other side of Ukraine. He says that that's their land, and he wants what's theirs. So, you know, shout out to everybody in the chat. Appreciate y'all for coming to rock with me in the chat at 63, 200 press ups 1 week and run 4 miles. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Yeah. It's good to get out and exercise and walk and run. You don't have to run. You know, you can walk. It's amazing what An hour a day of walking will do to your physical health and your mental health. It's amazing what it'll do, guys. It keeps you calm. You know, you'll be able to, if you could go out and walk every single day and make that a part of your life, make that just like waking up and brushing your teeth and tying up your shoes. If you could say every morning, I'ma pray, I'ma drink me some water, and I'ma get out there before or after work, however it may come, and I'ma walk an hour before I go to work every morning. I'ma wake up an hour and a half earlier. I'ma meditate, drink me some good water, and I'ma go out and walk a mile every single day. Not a mile, 1 hour every single day. It's amazing how to help you throughout the day. It'll help you with life situations as well. You will be able to handle adversity. You'll be calm enough, you know, to handle adversity. That's why I love mixed martial arts so much. I love it. Discipline, mental and physical, spiritual, all at the same time. That's right. As soon as you wake up, pray to God. Hit that water. Get up. As soon as your foot hit the ground, meditate a little bit. Matter of fact, you can do 3 things at one time. You can pray, you can drink your water, and you can put the work in with your walking for 1 hour a day. If you know not used to exercising, walking is great. Like what I'm doing right now. A 4-mile run followed by a good 30-minute walk. It's great, guys. Yesterday, guys, if you was here, I stopped early. You know, I don't know what was going on, but I thought I was on this side, but I was actually on the other side, and I stopped. But today, I'm on my P's and Q's, as they say. What a beautiful day, folks. Sorry, I meant to say 200 a week. 200 push-ups, no, 2,000 a week. 2,000 push-ups a week. That's amazing. That's right. 63 years old, putting the work in. I hope when I get to be 63, I'll still be able to come out here and put the work in, guys. That's what I'm hoping. I'm 52 right now. I pray that by the time I'm 63, I'll still be able to come out here and put the work in. And I pray that I'm still able to do this walk down. That's the goal, guys. Long-term action. Yeah, I hope I'm still able to put this work in at 63 and be on YouTube doing what I love to do. Yeah, that's what I hope. Because like I said, I got a 15-year plan for YouTube and social media. I got a 15-year plan. And guess what? I hope I'm still running marathons, putting the work in, helping people, and helping myself and inspiring people to get out here and put the work in no matter what it is. You don't have to run in marathons like me. You don't have to run 4 miles a day. You don't have to train three or 4 times a day. All it takes is an hour. Don't even take an hour, guys. All it takes is 30 minutes. Let's start right there. 30 minutes of walking. 30 minutes of walking is probably about 1.25 miles or 1.5 miles, depending on how fast you're walking. The thing is about the walks, you can't walk like you're walking through the mall. You know, you can't walk like you're walking through your house. You gotta walk like you're trying to get somewhere with time. You know, you gotta pick it up, the walk. That's how it works. That's how it works. And it's amazing what a good 30 minutes will do. I said an hour, but you know, you don't have to start with an hour. You could just 30 minutes to get your mind, body, and soul used to what's going on. It's amazing, and it does a lot for your mental health. You'll be able to handle a lot of things when it comes your way. You'll be able to handle it. You know, you'll be able to handle whatever situations come up. Because one thing, it's like chess. One thing about this walking, you know, it has you thinking. It's very, very good for the mental health. Chess, it's also good for the mental health. It's also good for mental thinking, you know. That's why I play chess. I don't play chess because of the game on the board. I play chess for thinking. That's like just like in jiu-jitsu, we play chess. We used to play chess a lot because chess, you know, on chess you gotta think. You gotta think 3 or 4 steps ahead, sometimes 5 or 6. And you gotta think what your opponent's next move gonna be 4 or 5 times ahead. That's exactly how jiu-jitsu is. Same exact way. And that's how you gotta look at it. You know, when I'm playing chess, when I'm out here walking, guess what? Even though I'm talking and running my mouth and showing this track, guess what I'm doing? I'm paying attention to my surroundings. I'm thinking, what's my next move? What's my next 3 or 4 moves? That's what I'm doing. That's what I learned from jiu-jitsu and playing chess. Jiu-jitsu and chess goes hand to hand. Even boxing, wrestling, whatever martial arts, you know, that you love, it all goes hand to hand. Basketball, football, calling audibles, understanding how to read the defense. You know, you got to think 3, 4 steps ahead at times. That's how life is too, guys. You got to think 3 or 4 steps ahead. You don't think backwards. You think forward, moving forward, moving forward. That's how it works. We got 3 people in the building now. And guess what? The walk down is almost over. I'm walking faster and faster, guys. I'm almost where I need to be. See, the whole track is 2 miles, but it also got a little alleyway, which this is the alleyway. So it's a mile and a quarter on this. So I run around the whole thing twice, and then when I stop, I walk a mile and a quarter through here. That's how I'm doing it now. I used to walk all the way around and all over the place, but I'm not doing that no more, guys. I'm not doing that no more. Well, I'm not doing it right now, put it like that. But when we get close to crunch time, as far as the marathon training, when it gets like the middle of December, then that's when this walk down will be an hour and a half. Yeah, that's how I'm gonna do it, guys. I'm only gonna overwork myself for about 3 weeks. 2 or 3 weeks. That's how I'm gonna rock with it. That's how I'm gonna do it, guys. So yeah, I thank y'all for coming to rock with me, man. It's amazing what this walk down does. It helps me out a lot. Cause you know, I don't even really be thinking about the time. I really don't. So yo, I think we got a football game on tonight. I know some people like my commentary on the football game, but every time I go live and do commentary and we do sports, guys, it's always a blowout. So I kind of backed up on doing that. You know, but I know a lot of people like to come to the channel and like to watch me do my commentary on football because, you know, I'm a big sports fan. I love football, basketball, of course, martial arts, you know, so I haven't been doing my commentary lately, but I think I'm going to start back. But we got a football game on tonight, though, guys. Thursday night football. I haven't looked at the schedule to see who's playing tonight, but we got games on tonight. And the NBA is in preseason right now. Preseason basketball about to crank up. You know, it is the middle of October. Basketball season is back, which is decent news. It's in 2025, guys, going by so fast. Yeah, 2025 is going by really, really fast, which is crazy. Crazy how fast 2025 is going. It's walking faster too. Dang. See, that's why I'm glad I backed up. I'm walking faster. I was walking a mile and a quarter right at 30 minutes. Now I'm at 25 minutes right now. I'm at 25 minutes. And we moving. But then again, I got to think about it. It was kind of cool because we was doing all this work in the 110 degree heat. You know, it was hot in July and August. And we was out here putting the work in. So it's a lot of people out here too. You know, it's cool down now. If you've been on a lot before, especially during the summer, it wasn't there really that many people out here. Now, more people are coming out since it's cool now. People can deal with this heat, come out here and play golf and relax and chill. That's what's going on. I'm slowing down a little bit. Even I'm close to the golf course, I'm starting to slow down. I got to pick it up. Yeah, even on the walk downs, guys, I got to move. I got to move. Because even though I say this is the 4 mile run, I only count, but the walk down is also a workout. Fast paced walking. Yeah. So this is about the end of the walk down, guys. I'm right at the finish line. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me. I'm getting faster and faster at these times, and that's what I like. And I'm not gonna get big-headed and think I'm 20 years old and move up on the time, move up on the distance. I'm not gonna do that, guys. I'm gonna stick to the script. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Boom. 27 minutes, mile and a quarter, good walking time. I'm 3 minutes ahead of my time. That's right. So yeah, I think this is it for right now, guys. Appreciate y'all for joining me. This is the end of the walk down. Season 3, episode 128. That's right. Trump big meeting with Putin happened this morning. And he is also announcing something. And we're gonna wait to see what that is. All the announcements they say is big, but then it's just something that we already know anyway. So the only thing that I'm looking for to say is a big announcement is the shutdown is over and the war in Ukraine is over. That's the two things I'm looking for. Other than that, it's the same old, same old. So with that being said, I love and I appreciate y'all. Everybody that's been rocking with the channel, I love and I appreciate you. I'm 2 minutes off my time, but I'm still over the mile and a quarter. Record time, record time, record time. It's about beating records. That's what it's about. Beating records, why it's very important to time yourself. If you're just starting to walk, right? Walk for about 3 weeks, you know, but then always be aware of the time. Stopwatch your time. And then after about 3 weeks, you start wanting to beat your times. Then you start using your times as a gauge, you know, and then move faster and faster and faster. That's how it works. So I hope that helps somebody out. That's it for me, guys. I'm gone. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Always to remember, earn, spend less, make proper investments, teach it to your kids and grandkids and the people in your circle. With that being said, I love and I appreciate y'all. To the next one. I might go live tonight, but don't hold me on that. I love and I appreciate y'all. I'm out.